All right, guys, welcome to day 22 of the January Keto Challenge. As you saw, I had my bullet coffee and now I am snacking on this. It's 1:15. This is my Asiago artichoke dip that I like so much, and cucumber and salami, and I'm just taking a down day and I'm gonna chill out and watch a little bit of Netflix and recuperate because I'm feeling run down. So here's my snack. And that'll probably be it till I make dinner tonight. Okay guys, so here's what I have going on for dinner tonight. I'm just making, this is the same Italian sausage I made the other night. So 1 pack of mild, 1 spicy. I added a jar of tomato sauce. I'll actually show you what it was. Okay, so here is the tomato sauce I added. So it's 5 net carbs per half cup. So it's tough to find a low carb tomato sauce. So anyways, I've got that cooking on the stove. This is water boiling. Okay, so it's ready. That's gonna be for the family. I'm going to make some spaghetti for them. But for myself, I am making this. So cognac fettuccine, it's a low calorie quote unquote pasta. I've only had it once before. I haven't had the fettuccine noodles. It is like 0 carbs for 1 pack. So yeah, you just gotta rinse it really well and then just add it to the sauce and it's done. So it's super easy to make. I'm hoping this will be as good as the first kind I had, and I'm like really looking forward to this. So that will be dinner. All right, so as I said, I just want to reiterate, it's so important to rinse this new pasta really well. It kind of has a fishy smell when you first open it. It's in a liquid that tastes or smells fishy. And you really got to rinse it good to get rid of that flavor, that smell, which can be really off-putting, but if you rinse it really well, then it doesn't taste anything like that. It actually doesn't have a whole lot of flavor, but it's a way to have something similar to pasta. So I'm just gonna keep rinsing this and then I'll let you know how it tastes. All right guys, here we go. There's the finished product. So full disclosure, I threw half the bowl out of my serving of the pasta because it was yucky. So I wouldn't recommend that brand. I've had it before. It wasn't the linguine noodles, it was the thinner ones, and I think maybe that would be better. It was better. The last time I had it was a different brand, so I'm not sure if it's the brand or just the thickness of the noodle. I just couldn't get rid of almost like a fishy flavor, and I just couldn't eat it. So yeah. Anyways, so I threw half that out. I didn't really eat anything else for dinner, but I'm craving something sweet. So I think I'm gonna try making some Jello fat bombs. So basically all I need for that is 1 pack of Jello. I only have lemon sugar-free Jello, which is interesting. Basically I just need that, some Knox gelatin, and whipped cream. So gonna get the ingredients out and I'll show you how I make them. All right guys, so I have all my ingredients here. Here is my no sugar added Jello. I'm not sure I've ever had lemon Jello before. Anyways, we're gonna add that to the bowl. And then I'm just waiting for the water to boil. I've got it on the stove boiling. I'm doing 3/4 cup. It said 1 cup or half a cup of that and half a cup of whipped cream. I figured that wasn't, I don't know, I just decided to do 3/4 cup. Also, into the bowl goes 1 pack of the Knox gelatin. And that's gonna just help bring everything together really well. Okay, so here's my boiling water. So I'm just gonna slowly, just let me find my whisk. Add that in and whisk this all until everything is dissolved, including the gelatin. So that's just gonna take a minute to dissolve that. So Then in a second here, when I start adding the whipped cream, we're gonna add it really slow, and we're gonna continue to stir for at least 1 minute after we add the whipped cream. And why we do this is so that it doesn't separate when it cools. We really need to blend it really well, and I don't know exactly why it separates if you don't blend it well. I just know that it does. So this process will just take a minute. We need to be patient with it and really make sure it all dissolves so that everything blends properly. So these are the molds. This is the mold that I have. It's just tiny little, these are tiny little ones. So, you know, I've made these before and they actually did separate when I made them last time. So this time I'm just gonna really try not to let that separate. When I eat these, I usually eat 2 or 3 because they're quite tiny, so I don't feel like one does much. But if I'm craving something sweet or need to up my fat for the day, just want something after dinner, this is a really great option. Last time I made raspberry flavor, it was really good. I think lemon will be really tasty too. It smells delicious. So it looks like it's all dissolved. So I have my 1/2 cup of heavy whipped cream, or heavy cream, or whipped cream. And I'm just gonna slowly start combining it. And it says to do this very slowly. And just keep stirring. This looks good already. I'm wondering if we could just like let the whole thing set in the fridge. I don't see why not. And then you'd have one big, like a creamy Jello, which I might try another day. But for today, we'll just do the fat bombs. Okay, so then it says once this is all added to continue stirring for a full minute. So that's what I'm gonna do. All right, so I'm gonna say that's well combined. What I think I'm gonna do is just add this back to my measuring cup so that it's easier to pour into the mold from there. All right, so here's our molds. And now we're just gonna start pouring this in. So then when you lift this up though, you have to be really careful because the mold is flexible. So you really have to be careful not to spill your liquid. Whoops, that one's a little full. If I had more, I probably would have doubled the recipe just because it's not a whole lot. It's nice to have these and then freeze them and then you have them, you know. It's not like they go bad. They can be frozen for a while. But anyways, and last time I made these, my 19-year-old son really liked them. He ate a lot of them. And I also brought them to my women's group that I do every other week. And everybody really liked them there too, so. Yeah, I do have bigger molds somewhere. I did make a batch of the bigger molds last time and that was good as well. It's just this same thing, only like a bigger size. All right, guys, so there you have it. So I'm gonna carefully, actually I think I'm gonna slide it. I should have done this maybe to start. Slide it onto a sheet. Yeah, I should have done this when I started. But anyway, I'm gonna, eek. Do it really quick. Oh, we had some spillage. Oops, but oh well, it'll be okay. A little bit spilt, but that's okay. And so I'm gonna put this in the fridge and let it set. And once it's set, I'll show you what they look like. All right, so our Jellos are set. And then what I have in here is I just creamed up some cream cheese with Swerve sweetener and then added to a bit of whipped cream and folded that together. So I'm gonna take some of these out and then we will do a taste test. Okay, so here is our little lemon Jello fat bomb. And then I just added a tiny scoop of the cream cheese. It's like a cream cheese frosting or whipped cream. And we're gonna try it. Oh my God. Okay, so if you're having a sweet craving, that is a perfect solution for that. The topping is absolutely delicious. The lemon pudding fat bombs or Jello fat bombs are really good. I would highly recommend adding the topping. Literally, I just creamed together some cream cheese, added some Swerve. You could do stevia or xylitol, anything. And then I just folded it together with whipped cream, and I made the whipped cream just with plain whipping cream and some stevia. And then I folded it together, and it's so good. So yeah, I'm really pleased with that. I'm gonna have a couple more of those, and I'm gonna sit down and relax. Good morning. So I've decided we're just gonna keep on rolling. We're gonna do 2 days of eating for this video. I'm up getting ready to go to work. Watching a sweet little baby boy for the day, so I just thought I would quickly show you what I'm going to bring with me. All right guys, here's my lunch for the day. If you saw my video, my last video, I had spaghetti squash, so I have the leftover half of that, and then this, it doesn't look very appetizing, but I'm sure it'll be good. This is the kale mixture. It's got like Brussels sprouts, kale, cabbage, all mixed up. It was cooked in bacon fat and it's got pieces of bacon in it. So I'm just gonna reheat that and eat that for lunch today. And then I'm gonna bring a couple, I'm on a cheese strings kick lately. So yeah, I'm just gonna bring a couple of those. And I have my water. I've had my bulletproof coffee this morning and I'm all set on my way. Guys, so it is now evening. I'm out with my husband. I just ate the spaghetti squash today and the other side dish was gross, so I ate that and some cheese. We ran out quickly, so for the second time in 1 week I'm eating a lettuce wrap bacon burger. So yeah, real life guys, this is it. And I couldn't resist a side of hot wings. I double checked and they are not breaded. Alright guys, so we'll just take a quick look as usual at what the total counts were for the end of the day. So I ended up having 27 grams of carbs. I only had 2 fiber this day, so this number is 25 net grams. I'm not sure, I can't remember if I said in the video, but I did also eat 2 cheese strings and a piece of a pepperoni stick before I went to bed on this night. So calories are pretty good, a little over my goal, but that's fine. Protein is okay, fat's high, but that's okay. I'm mostly concerned about the net carbs. That's my main thing that I look at. So this is the second day. So I was only at 21 grams of carbs on this day, and I also had 2 grams of fiber on this day as well. So it's actually, this number is 19 net grams of carbs, which is awesome. Fat's really good, protein's really good, calories are really good. So I'm pretty darn happy with this day. So thank you guys so much for joining me, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.